Alright folks, we got some big news today. Welcome back to the channel first off. But yeah, today, big news from Ford about the F-150 Lightning, the all-electric pickup. In my opinion, it's kind of bad news for me. You know, good news for Ford in the industry, but we'll take a look at that in a second here. Most of you guys who follow me because of my old F-150. That's what started the channel. Now I've got an F-250. I'll always have a Ford truck. I know you guys are going to be interested in this, so I figured I'd break the news for you. Speaking of people who follow me, I mean, would you look at that? Are you kidding? Oh, wrong stats. Hang on. Would you look at that? I mean, 3.7% of my views last month came from subscribers. That's it. So, if you want to, if you like the content, maybe you don't. Whatever. Maybe that's why it's only 3.7%. But anyway, subscribe down there. Hit that notification bell if you want to know every time I put a video up, which is typically Fridays at noon, unless something big like this happens or whatever. Alright guys, let's get back to it. The article is from electric.co. Ford says it has nearly 200,000 reservations for the F-150 Lightning, and they state that that's literally a 3 years worth of backlog. 3 years. That's a long time, man. And they're not even looking at getting the first ones out until mid-2022. So let's see here. Ford confirmed that it now has nearly 200,000 reservations for the upcoming F-150 Lightning electric pickup truck. At this point, it represents roughly a 3-year backlog, and it might make it hard to get access to the vehicle. Yep. That's kind of what I'm thinking, which is kind of a bummer because I wanted it sooner than later, but apparently 200,000 other people think the same way I do. The vehicle has potential to greatly accelerate the electrical vehicle adoption in the U.S. since the F-150 is already the best-selling passenger vehicle in the market. When it unveiled the F-150 Lightning earlier this year, the automaker started taking bids for $100 refundable deposit for the electric pickup truck. CEO Jim Farley said that Ford received 20,000 reservations on the first day. It ramped up to 44,000 reservations within the first 48 hours. Normally we see a large number of reservations for a new EV early on, and then it quickly tapers off. Ford kept getting steady demand for the F-150 Lightning and added about 80,000 reservations for a total of 120,000 pre-orders by the end of July alone. Now just a month later, the automaker added an impressive 40,000 reservations for a total of around 200,000 according to the presentation by Lisa Drake, who is Ford's Chief Operating Officer. The automaker also notes nearly 75% of reservation holders are new to the Ford brand. Wow! That's huge. That could be... that. You already know that the F-150 is the best-selling, apparently, passenger vehicle too, but it's been the best-selling truck for decades. And now 75% of those reservations are new to Ford. I mean, holy cow, that's insane. It looks like 40% are already EV owners to begin with, 11% only being Tesla, so that leaves the rest of the market, which isn't huge. I don't know. Chevy Volt customers? So this website also previously reported that the automaker plans to double its Lightning production based on these promising reservations and will target 160,000 trucks in 2025, which would be the second gen of the electric Lightning. Yikes. You know, 3 years of backlog. Like I said, it's bittersweet to me because it's good for the automaker. So I'm a Ford truck guy, but on the same token, I really wanted to get that first year model. Probably shouldn't have slept on it. You know, that's where I went wrong. I should have jumped in there right away. But I was very undecided because I have the F-250 and it's got an 8-foot bed. We haul wood because we burn wood. It does everything I need it to. So far, as far as working ability, it has been the best truck that I have owned. My F-150 Lariat was a badass truck. But it was very limited on what it could really do compared to this thing. So I was skeptical at first. I'm like, okay, yeah, it'll pull 10,000 pounds, but you don't know the options yet. You might be stuck with literally a 5.5 foot bed, which for me would be very difficult because, I mean, I'd have to trailer the majority of my wood. So I was just undecided for so long, and something told me just to jump on it, and I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready, but looks like I might be ready for 3 years. Hopefully this all ends up good. I mean, in my opinion, it's going to be good for me. We don't take, I mean, if we take a long trip, we're going to take the Explorer or something, you know. Good news for Ford, guys. Good news. Bad news for everybody else if you want one right away. You know, reservations, they're all numbered. My reservation number is, it's a reservation ID number. So I guess the number doesn't really put you in a category from 1 to 200,000. So I really don't know if reservation ID numbers are going to come into play, like if you're registered in the first day, if you're literally going to be that first set of people who get it, or is it going to depend on your order? You know, we're set to hopefully order this month in December, and maybe the first, maybe they're going to look at the majority and go, okay, the majority of people want this spec. We're going to concentrate on that, seeing as how we could get the biggest number out first. I really don't know. I don't know how they work now. Maybe it's going to be on a first come first serve basis once the orders are in. I really don't know. I don't have those answers. But as soon as I do, I'll make sure I get them out to you guys who are interested in this stuff. We'll see what happens, guys. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.